Buenos dias. Someone just left me a comment on one of my videos talking about how they left their man after 2 years because he didn't love them at all. Something I want to talk about is self-worth. Man, humans, self-worth. Do you know your self-worth? Or is somebody telling you what you're worth? There's a big difference in that. If somebody tells you what you're worth, how can they know your true value? Only you know what you're worth. This idea of staying in relationships where somebody doesn't value us for who we are and we have to live this life without love is ridiculous. Like, if you're holding on to materialistic items over a life of love, weigh that shit, man. Like, you're seriously too afraid to break away from something that doesn't offer you any love, which is priceless, over things that are hollow and can be bought? That's a question. Something you got to question. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. And, you know, to be honest with you, I did it twice in my life as well. Not really so much with materialistic items, but lack of love, right? And then there was children involved. So, to be honest, yeah, like, I had sacrificed my life because, I made some children. Choices in my life navigated me away from that, but certainly I understand why people do it. But what I need to ask is, why do we do it? Why do we continue with this idea? And if you're on a journey of this, you're sick and tired of having no love in your relationship. Maybe you've been with this individual for 2 years. Maybe you've been with this individual for 10. I don't know. But the longer you practice something, the harder it gets to get away from it. And to think that we sacrifice a life of love that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Staying in a relationship for a big house with someone we know isn't present for us emotionally, doesn't care about our well-being, or doesn't do anything to show that. We just literally, it's more of like a business transaction. How many of you have relationships that are like business transactions? Question that shit. That's a serious question. How many people are in relationships that have a business transaction? You pay the bills together. Someone might do more than the other. I don't know. You're there just to support this idea to sell this house one day so you have money for retirement. I don't know. More often than not, that's what it is. And these relationships that we're talking about with this lack of love in it, if there's children involved, trust me, you're teaching them that shit too. You think they don't see that? Kids are sponges, man. They see everything. They know when something is lacking love. They're pure love. They come into this world free from all the burdens that we already have on our journey. So if you've got 12, 13-year-olds, remember, they've only been on their journey for 13 years. They remember a whole lot more than you and I. So to think that they don't understand what love is, you would be very wrong. They very much understand what love is. And if they don't see it in the home, they're going to practice the same shit. You're a teacher, right? What are we teaching our kids? That we accept this idea of not living a life without love, and it's okay because we're going to show them that they're not going to do that. They're not going to make those mistakes. How? You're fucking teaching them it. That's just a reality. The things we value in this life are just ridiculous. It's not anyone's fault. It's learned behavior. It's programming. I get it. But break it. You know what love is. Everyone knows what love is. Like, don't try and feed me the shit that you don't know what love is. You make excuses in your mind. And you tell yourself that everything's going to be okay. Or the same thing's not going to happen for them. Or next time they'll do it differently. If you don't know your self-worth, no one can value you for who you truly are. Remember that. Self-worth is everything. If you're in a relationship that's holding you back, get out of it. Best thing you can do for those kids is teach them what it means to be strong. Teach them what it means to be honest and authentic. And teach them what love truly is. Now, yeah, is it going to be difficult? For sure. I'm not saying it's not. It's never easy. Shit we practiced for so long is difficult to break. Yeah, we got good at it, Now you got to try something new. Are you able to do that? I mean, if you have children, you should be very ready to do that. You're a teacher. You're a guide for them. What do you want to teach them how to make money? Who gives a shit? It's the stupidest thing ever. Money's hollow. Sure, okay, great. They might have a big house, big, whatever. They might have big problems too, if they don't know what love is. Because if you don't have love, you don't have shit. And if you do value money in this sense, CEOs around the world will teach you that even if you have all the money, you're still broken. You know why? Because they don't have love. This is very real. It's very true. And I just care so much about the humans. And I really want everyone to wake up and follow their heart. Not listen to their mind. You know, they say scientists have recently discovered that there's a brain inside of the heart. And this is something I know, but it's really great that it's becoming a discussion. So listen to your heart. Let go of your mind. Your mind will give you all of these patterns that you're not ready to break. If you just shut it off and listen to your heart, you'll make the right decisions. Much love.